Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for October 6th to the 12th. Now, before we get started, I just want to share with you how I work with Spirit. I will shuffle the cards until they naturally fall out because that's Spirit's way of guiding the messages that are meant for you. Now, not every detail will connect with everyone, so please trust what feels right for you and leave the rest. Now, if you are enjoying the reading, please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving a comment. It helps me to connect with your energy, as well as it keeps the messages flowing. So thank you. Now, we are entering a very powerful time because we've got that super full moon in Aries on October 6th or 7th, depending on where you are located. Now, I'll post this reading on October 3rd, which is just ahead of the full moon, super moon, so that you can align with Spirit's guidance as this begins to build, as that energy builds even stronger. All right, Aquarius, we're starting with your angel number. It's something we will reveal at the end of the reading. We'll see what they would like to share with you at that point. All right, we're going to get right into your reading with your angel message. Now, this is a message that the angels would like to share with you prior to getting into the energy cards and into the tarot cards. So it's a precursor to what's going on for this week. Temptation. It says, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So just know that if you are feeling in that sort of realm, that you have the strength. You know, really what the angels really are reiterating to you and saying, embrace the inner courage and strength that you have. Because even though life can be tempting in some ways, sometimes there's things in our life that we know that we need to release. Know that this is going to be a powerful week where you have a lot of strength. I think we'll see that when we bring the cards up here. We got the community card. Anything else? And you got a new life happening here. Beautiful new life happening, and to be fair, justice. All right, let's start with your cards here. We've got number 8, community. Community is our families, our friends, our coworkers, the people that we associate with, people that we enjoy being with. It is community. It could be your neighbors. You know, it could be anything at an event where you are, associating with a community of people. This is supportive connections, though. You know, this is people that are there for you. And I believe that you have a strong supportive connections around you this week. So again, you know, there could be a lot of happiness around community as well this week. You could find yourself feeling a little bit more social this week as well. And then you've got number 39, you're awakening to a new life. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that we have that super full moon in Aries on October 6th and 7th. So it's right sort of at the beginning of this reading. And I feel like there could be, and the reason why this temptation card has come up is because Aquarius, maybe some of you have been thinking, you know, there's certain things I think I need to change. Maybe I need to change my diet, or maybe I need to change my eating habits or my stress levels. Maybe I need to exercise more. You know, there's things that I know that haven't been healthy for me. And I think I'm seeing it more that way. It's like, I need to bring more of a healthy routine into my life. And I feel like this is going to be a really powerful week for you because, like it says, is that you have the strength to overcome, which means you have the courage and the strength to set new structures and new routines in your life. And with this full moon right in the beginning, that's about closing chapters, letting go. So I think that there's something that you're releasing here right in the beginning of the week. And because of that, the energy around you is you feel this sense of new life because what you're doing is you're releasing the things in your life that you know are toxic. And sometimes temptations, even like, people in our lives, it can be, absolutely. Maybe you decide to figure out how you relate to those people in a different way. I feel like you're changing something that you know has kind of been a little unhealthy for you, and you're opening yourself up to a community of more supportive energy as well. Sometimes we need to release that, and I think this is going to be a perfect time for that because with that full supermoon in Aries, that is a time for release. It's also a time for you to regenerate and feel this sense of new life coming in. It looks like there's a lot of fairness here. And what I love here too is that you got number 1 yang energy. What this is showing is that you have the courage and the strength to, you know, charge forward confidently. Nothing stands in your way, all right? And yang energy is Aries energy. So it works in alignment with the full moon energy as well. Now, the to be fair works in alignment with the sun's energy because the sun is in Libra right now. So number 38 is very much Libran energy. So you've got a lot of things working in conjunction nicely together. They're kind of gelling together nicely. To be fair is the balance in our lives. It's the fairness, it's the justice, it's the karmatic, it's kind of karmatic energy as well. It can be. But at the end of the day, really what the to be fair is that finally, I think you feel like you're able to really bring a lot of stability and balance to your life. And I think the community in which you are embracing could feel like a new community as well, because it's a community that is more supportive. All right, let's get right into your tarot cards. Let's get the first 2. So I do 3 rows, and I clarify every card. The first row is kind of the beginning of the week. So let's see what's happening here at the beginning of the week. Oh, well, you see, it wouldn't make sense if you didn't have the devil to start with, because the devil is the temptation. All right, something we need to release. I think you recognize it. I think you already know it. I don't think it's something that's taking you by surprise. It's something I think that you've been trying to figure out how to release for a very long time. Sometimes it's even just our patterns of thinking that just need to be changed. Because sometimes we feel like maybe, you know, life kind of dictates and controls over certain things as well. But I feel like you're getting through a release here. So that's what that devil card is. It's Capricorn energy. If you know your birth chart, now again too, you could be on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius as well. But remember, a new life is regenerating here for you. The 2 of coins is juggling. Okay, so feeling like there's a bit of a juggling act, trying to figure out how to balance things in your life. That huge energy of number 38 here, to be fair, shows that balance. Things are in the balance right now. You're figuring out what that formulation is to create that balance in your life. For some of you, you could be juggling family, love, and work. You know, your finances, you could be juggling the budget. And, you know, with the devil card or the temptation card, sometimes it's our temptations to want to maybe indulge in something. But there's certainly messages coming through here that are saying that something in which you have been feeling maybe a little controlled over, something has been controlling the narrative. Looks like there's going to be some sort of a release. Let's see with the devil card. Let's get it. Let's put that to rest. Yeah, you see that you got number 20, judgment, inevitable change. You're changing something. This is fantastic. I know you're probably looking at it and going, "Oh, the devil card. What's wrong with you?" You're saying that's fantastic. Well, it is fantastic when we know that there's inevitable change attached to it. You know, we're not giving in to the devil anymore. We're actually figuring out what it is that has not been doing us justice, and now we're ready to release it. So I feel like you're doing a compassionate review of things in your past, things that have not worked for you, things that have maybe controlled circumstances, whether that's people, jobs, finances. You know, there's so many things that we feel control us. And you're doing a compassionate review of that because you're ready to release it in perfect timing. There couldn't be better time alignment here. The divine timing is saying the super full moon being in Aries on October 6th or 7th is the time to release, let go, and accept and embrace the inevitable change that's coming in. The wisdom, the owl that is sitting in this beautiful tree of stability, shows you that there is a new awakening and that there's wisdom within, which means that wisdom that you feel within is helping you to make better, clearer choices for yourself. Let's find out with the juggling act here, with the 2 of coins. Got the Ace of Swords. So some sort of clarity and truth is certainly coming through here right in the beginning of the week. It is like that breakthrough. And of course, that supermoon is going to be a breakthrough. So we end a situation, we begin a new situation with a lot of victory and clarity. That is you figuring out how to put things into balance. And that comes with knowledge and understanding, wisdom, clarity, breakthroughs. And you know, the Ace of Swords is really a sense of freedom. You're freeing yourself. This is beautiful. Let's get the next 2 cards here for you, Aquarius. Spirit Angels, Guides, Page of Coins, and these 2 want to go together. Woo! Wow, you've got lots of opportunities opening up here, and you are moving in a whole new direction. So whatever struggles you may feel that you've had, you are certainly navigating a whole new way. You're finding a whole new way. Your compass is showing you that it's time to move on. Let's start with the Page of Coins though here. All right, so there's a new message that's coming, and I feel like it's really it's a grounding message, and it could be an offer of something. Something that's going to elevate or increase, it could be something that's in the beginning phases of increasing your finances. It could be a small increment. So it could be something like a raise of some sort, maybe, but maybe it's small. Maybe you don't feel like it's significant, but it certainly can expand into something more. I feel like you're learning. I feel like you're almost taking in more education or learning something. And it can be as simple as learning something new with work or learning something new in life that gives you sort of a leg up. That's the words that are coming through here. We'll clarify it in just a moment. Now that comes along with the Ace of Wands. So with the Ace of Wands, it's fiery, energetic, exciting energy. It means that there's an opportunity that offers those elements. It's in perfect alignment with Aries energy as well. And it's also about leaving behind old energy and really bringing in a new sense of a renewal, okay, like that new life. But your energy levels are elevated, so you are really passionate towards this. And what it's doing is it's helping you move on. It's helping you. This opportunity is helping you move in a new direction. You've got two aces right here alone. Two aces, new beginnings, moving on. Let's get your clarifiers here, starting with that Page of Coins. I feel like you've got a leg up with some sort of information or message that comes in. It could be a tool that you can use to elevate your experience in some way. Actually, it's going to be something that's going to provide you with an opportunity, but it's going to be up to you whether or not you recognize this opportunity, whether or not you grasp onto it, because the Four of Cups shows that, you know, you've seen disappointment, you know what disappointment feels like, and sometimes what happens is we dwell on that a little bit. There is something, the universe says this is the wake-up call. It's saying, okay, Aquarius, you need to wake up and you need to recognize whatever this message is. Because it's right here. It's right behind you. But you're not looking at it because you're too busy looking at, you know, well, I'm content with my life in such a way that, you know, I know the routine and it's easy. But it's kind of boring. It's not exactly where it's not really in alignment with how I emotionally feel. So it's, you know, I'm kind of stuck here. But this is a wake up. This is a wake-up call, and this is the universe saying, yeah, no, you deserve more than that, Aquarius. You don't have to stay in an energy like that unless you choose to. There's a message that's coming through that's going to break through for that, break through to you. It's almost going to be like it's channeling through you, and you're going to awaken. And I think that if you really, you know, tap into this message and honestly look at it, because I feel like it is a breakthrough of some sort. You're going to see something that is so much more rewarding. And in fact, because it's so rewarding, you may really grasp onto the opportunity. It's going to, again, change your energy levels. You're going to feel more excited. You're not going to feel this sense of boredom anymore. It's going to help you move on. Let's find out with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords, please. Moving on. Absolutely. You're choosing to move on. You're not forced to move on. You're making the choice because it's completely up to you. And then you got the Empress. There's something that is definitely more rewarding here. We've got the Three, the Empress, the most abundant queen in all of the deck. She is ruled by Venus, so there's a lot of love. There's a lot of beauty. I feel like there's also something like there's something new, like there's something like birthing of something new. And again, it works in alignment with that beautiful Ace of Wands. There is an opportunity that is presenting itself for you that can change your whole direction as long as you wake up and you see it. And what this opportunity does is, and I feel like it might be linked to new life, because I feel like the Empress is all about fertility and new life. So I feel like those are working in conjunction together. But I also feel like it might be seeds that you may have planted as well. It's time to nurture these seeds. It's time to move on, because there is something that's calling out to you that has more opportunity for abundance and success. The Empress, she attracts all of that. She attracts abundance. Let's get the next two cards. And the last card, please. Thank you. You've got the Three of Coins, working in collaboration. You got 2 threes here. Again, you know, there's a lot of expansion happening here. I feel like you have an idea or you've been working on something, and I think that you have to really show this work. The work needs to be seen. Your hard work needs to be recognized. And it could be that you are going to collaborate or work on a project, or even in life, we collaborate with people for ideas or anything in life. I feel like there is a community of people that you're collaborating with that it's opening up some sort of new life. The new life is really about the aces, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. You are moving in a new direction, and where once you felt obstacles, these obstacles are being cleared. And there is something that is expanding. It's either an idea, for some it could be family. It could be your job is expanding in a new way as well. And with expansion, it could be that you're actually either relocating, or maybe there's more movement with your job. And then you got the Two of Cups here, which is that partnership. So partnerships, spiritual partnerships, love partnerships, friendships, family. It's your own spiritual connection. It's agreements, it's partnerships as well with agreements or contracts. I feel like you could be opening up and expanding on some sort of contract. This is your time to shine. And if there is help being offered, it's time to take it. You do not have to do everything on your own. There's definitely huge shifts happening for you. Number 13, the Death card is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. And it totally makes sense, not only because we are sitting in a position of that full moon in Aries, the time to end certain things, put things to closure so that we can begin something new. And that new life is certainly a huge energy that's coming through here. I think what you must keep in mind is that the base of this reading is all about to be fair. So it means that everything that's happening here for you is in alignment with fairness, balance, and justice. And I feel like something or someone is guiding you in the right way, whether or not that's somebody here on the earthly plane or whether or not that's somebody up in the heavenly plane. But the Death card really is about a regeneration, and it is about ending something, because something needs to go through a transformation, and I believe it's something that's transforming with your work or contract. This Three of Coins, yeah, there's some adjustments happening for sure. And I feel like you're almost at that level. Like, I always feel like the threes are, you're ready to, you've almost finished that first set of completion. You know, you already came up with the idea, you're already working on it, and now you've kind of implemented something. And now you've kind of finished the first phase. Well, now there's a new change that has to take place, because now you're ready to move on to the second phase. All right, Aquarius, let's get the clarifying card for the Two of Cups. One clarifying card for Aquarius with the Two of Cups. There's a lot of love in that Two of Cups. It's almost like unity, working together. Yeah, and then you get your own card. Number 17, the Star. This is Aquarius energy, so you are showing up in your own reading. I feel like the Star is also enlightenment. So I feel like if you have been feeling a little bit like you haven't had the clarity that you need to proceed forward or to move forward or take those big leaps forward, the Star card is really saying, Aquarius, this is your time. This partnership is something that is a blessing as well. And it could be something as well that you know, things in your life are changing in a sense that they're working more in alignment with what you truly want and wish for. I think your wishes are, everybody's wishes, especially the air signs. I feel like your wishes have really been something that has been quite evident in the readings this week. So with the fast-paced movement of the Aries energy in this supermoon, this might be a very good time to manifest the things that you truly wish for. And the other key word is when you're wishing, to make sure that you're being quite practical with the wish, because the more practical you are and the more grounding you are with the wishes, the more opportunities you have to fulfill them. And I truly believe, because of your hard work ethic, that this is something that is going to be in alignment. The Empress, she can wave her wand and she can see things grow too. So I'm seeing a lot of growth here, a lot of expansion, a lot of changes, yes, a lot of opportunities as well. Moving in a whole new direction where you feel like the clouds are disappearing and that the sun is starting to really shine. And it's all in alignment with you, because you are Aquarius and this is your last card. The stars are aligning, so watch out for them. And your blessing is the opportunity. It says wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. So stop dwelling on past mistakes. And that's the temptation in the devil card. We're going to let those things go. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. It is all in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. That just sums up the whole reading right there. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely wonderful reading for you this week. Now, let's just take a skim through your cards because you did get some aces and you did get some twos. You did get some threes as well. So aces, twos, and threes. And look at that. Aces, twos, and threes. 1, 2, 3. It means things are progressing in the order, the divine order. And then you got number 333 support. So threes are a huge number for you. It's about growth. We know creativity, joy, community, which started your reading off, vision and talents. It says seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of confidence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. There's definitely a lot of support headed your way, already here in place for you. Aquarius, I want to thank you so very much for joining me this week. I hope that you enjoy the reading. I hope it resonates. And until next week, sending love, light, and positive vibes.